Hey, happy Thursday to you. Thank you for joining me for another edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. And I thank you for joining me. And hey, today's my birthday. Yep, I'm 39 again for the 17th time. So you do the math. So it's going to be a fun day, I think, I hope. And what I want to do for you today is share with you a verse from the Old Testament. Okay, we are in the book of Ezekiel, and it's specifically Ezekiel 36:26. 36:26. This is a promise that God makes to his people. Okay, and it's all about change and God making the necessary changes in our lives. Okay? And let me show you what the verse says. Ezekiel 36, verse 26, it says, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. You know, it is very true that Jesus will take you just the way you are. Jesus will take you just the way you are. But here's the deal. He loves you too much to let you stay that way. Yeah, he'll take you warts and all. He'll take you as big of a mess as you are. Doesn't matter. He'll take you. But he loves me so much that he wants to remove from me those things that don't belong in my life. He wants to take out that heart of stone. But he wants to replace it with a new heart. He wants to give me his Holy Spirit so that I can live this out. Live this faith out with him. And today, I'd like to ask you, is there anything that still needs to be taken out of your life since you became a Christian, since you decided to serve Jesus? I'm one that tries really hard to do well to work on my yard at home. Okay. And one thing I just hate dandelions. Oh, they drive me crazy. And one thing about dandelions, if you just remove part of that weed, it's a weed, by the way, not a flower. If you remove just part of that weed, like the top of it, it's just going to grow back. You have to deal with weeds at their roots. Otherwise, it just keeps coming back. And my question to us again is there something in our lives that on the surface it looks like we've removed it, but the roots are still there? See, unless you deal with the roots of a weed, the weed continues to grow. Unless you deal with the part that's unseen, sin tends to keep on growing. It comes back and maybe even comes back taller and bigger. And the Lord wants to remove the whole weed. He wants to remove the heart of stone. But he doesn't just leave a vacuum there. He wants to replace that with a new heart. And he wants to replace that with his Holy Spirit. And so maybe you've dealt with some things in your life at a surface level. At least it looks like everything's cool because that's what's noticeable. But between you and God, you know that there's some stuff under the surface that hasn't really been dealt with. And if that's the case, today would you ask God to remove the roots And would you ask God to remove the things that are below the surface that nobody else sees? And ask Him to replace that with the things that come from Him. And that's where spiritual health really is made in your life. And I hope you'll do that today. So I'm going to let you go. Love you. Thanks for joining me today. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. We'll see you. I'm going to go have cake.